This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's...
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure.
No, that was all. Well, anyway, I should...
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the
राम
ground.
राम
By
मिस्टर
the
ट्रिपल
time I
नाइन
looked
ओपी
back, she was already gone.
बढ़िया है अपना
I
बताओ
saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted it.
Oh, did you...
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even... But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it...
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us.
बढ़िया हो तब तो अच्छी बात है
So,
क्या सब
we
चल रहा है
brought
लाइफ
this
में
thing to go into the city? What an ingenious...
This is an aqua bus. It's pretty convenient.
So you mean it's still boring, even when...
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us.
What?
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's
और
get on
हम
board.
लोग गेमर है ना वाह क्या बात कही है आपने
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lenny? And his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've all...
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey?
अच्छा
Amazing!
पिंक कैसा है
Recognized everybody almost immediately! I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I?
नमस्ते बेगीटो अच्छे हैं
Wow, today must be my
फाइट में
day.
हेल्प चाहिए तो
Who knew
बताओ
I would So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on? Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House.
क्या हार्ड है मिस्टर
You can
ट्रिपल
still
नाइन
manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever... For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships. Or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake... Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case...
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now.
पूरा
And it's
स्ट्रगल से
probably
भरा
the most
हुआ
If I'm the first
है ना
with a
ट्रिपल नाइन
draft ready
ओपी
to publish when the case is... Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered. So, what is the Serial disappearances of... That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another... But the scariest part?
अरे
Many
यार
suspects have been arrested over the years in
क्या
connection with
बातें
this
कर
case.
रहे हैं
But
लोग
shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
बेगीटो बताया
Yes,
नहीं
it's possible.
हेल्प चाहिए क्या फाइट में
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
ओह सॉफ्ट चीज़ें पसंद नहीं आती तो कोई आपको मारता होगा तो आप तो बोलते होंगे फूल से मत मारो सॉफ्ट है पत्थर से मारो ये वेगीटो किधर चला गया
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
नहीं हो तो फिर बताओ आप यू नीड हेल्प इन फाइट्स बॉस फाइट या नॉर्मल एनिमीज जस्ट हाइड्रो को अवॉइड करके बताना अच्छा सॉफ्ट एक्सपेक्ट करते हो तो मिलता क्या है सॉफ्ट या फिर हार्ड
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of... Yeah, us as well. You're right. I have an interview to get to. Okay, Hyman hopes we can... Bye now.
पूरी
Be
चैट
sure to
पढ़ोगे
stop
तो
by.
आपको आ जाएगी समझ
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first?
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all.
अरे आप दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है से छोड़ो इसमें कौन सा बॉस मारना है गेम में वो बताओ किसमें हेल्प चाहिए आपको किस बॉस को मारने में ओ कोई बात नहीं और किसी को चाहिए इधर हेल्प अरे वाह मतलब एक दिन एक महीने एक दिन पहले अपना बर्थडे भी मना लिया और हमें अब बता रहे हो इसे कहते हैं बर्थडे पार्टी में ना बुलाने का मन
This is our current abode.
नहीं
Ah,
ये
Fremini,
लाइफ से
you're
रिलेटेड
home.
बात है
Oh, they all just went.
I see. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremini.
Nice to meet you. Hyman is Hyman, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver.
Lenny, could you come here?
What is it, Fremini? Do you have something to tell me?
डेथ डे तो कोई नहीं मनाता अपना बर्थडे मनाते हैं ना लोग आप क्यों नहीं मनाते ये बताओ क्या बातें हो रही हैं इन लोगों के
I
बीच
see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials.
Yes, I went.
That's our friend.
Looks like rain.
दो डंडा से दो दोस्तों ने मारा।
You're
हाँ,
right.
इधर देख रहे हैं ट्रेंड हम।
Wasn't it clear?
एक और
I'm
मेरा
afraid that's
जूनियर
just how
फ्रेंड
it
है,
is here. It
उसका भी बर्थडे पार्टी का वीडियो उसने
What's
पोस्ट
wrong,
करी थी ना,
Ferdinand?
There's a
स्टेटस पे
legend
लगाई
about the
थी,
rain. It
तो
said that
देखे
a
थे उसके
dragon
दोस्त
fought
लोग
when
उसे
I was
पीट
a
रहे थे।
child. My mother told me that if I wanted Hydro Dragon, Hydro.
If it's an elemental
जनरेशन जेड
dragon,
के
then
अलग ही ट्रेंड है यार।
let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
और ये देखो ना 999 ओपी 13 साल
doesn't seem
1
to be of
महीने
any
के हो गए,
use.
तो ये अब
It is
बच्चे नहीं
just a
रहे।
legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you
Sorry. It might. It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparation. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Araneus. I'll.
वेगिटो, हमें कुछ हेल्प चाहिए
What
गेम
is
में।
it, Fremine? I mean,
आप
perhaps
गाइड
we could.
करोगे क्या?
I'm afraid that.
No trouble at all.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, no need, no.
अरे क्या लॉजिक है। अब वो छोड़ो, आप बताओ, ये कुछ मिशंस में हेल्प चाहिए।
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh, no, we're just here
तो आप
These
30
must be
साल के
magic
हो?
pockets. No, no need. But they
Wow.
I can't say.
Hey,
Why use your hand?
but where does it make...
Well, but basically,
Huh? How could try...
well, I'm not completely sure when a trial is in session.
So that's what its other function is? But... Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unrel... Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called... It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again?
Yeah, but
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the work...
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confreri of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora.
you're from Northland Bank. But we...
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides...
hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. What?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch... Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line!
स्कूल का स्टोरी
Can
ओके
you at
सुना
least
दो।
let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get... You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm unsure this won't take long.
Amateur mistake. Riptide. You're mine. Who's next? Tidal wave.
क्या बोलिए?
Who's next?
अरे मर कैसे गए? ओहो, बहुत गम में डूबे हुए लगते हो आप तो। ये यार एक किधर फंस गया? तो कैसा गम हो रखा है आपको, बताओ जरा। हमें भी गम ने मारा, तुम्हें भी गम ने मारा, आओ इस गम को मार डाले।
These must be for
खान
magic
सर के
nuggets.
लैंग्वेज में,
No need.
है ना?
But they wow. I can't. Hey, why use your hand? But where does a big mission? Well, but basic. Huh? Wow, I'm not. When a trial is. So that's what. I'm not. Oh yeah. So that. Even though I've never. Besides indemnity, it isn't produced.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You
फैमिली
again?
पेन।
Yeah, but
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, if Confreri of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank...
you're from North...
Traveler,
क्यों डॉक्टर
Paimon.
क्यों नहीं
I
समझा?
didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing?
But it seems that either way you look at it...
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that...
Hey, you!
Don't interrupt. It's not often I...
You kidding? Listen to me.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way...
Hey! That's way over the line! All
क्या
right,
हुआ आपके हेल्थ
Can you
को?
at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses.
तो फिर
You can
कौन
run, but
बीमार
you
है?
can't hide.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a step?
Oh,
अच्छा, तो इसमें डबल टैलेंट है।
huh?
नमस्ते नेक्सो।
Now's my chance.
You need help in fight, Nexo?
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I
Strange.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
भगवान उन्हें जल्दी ठीक करे.
Well, but recently, that is a pop. I can't remember if I ever.
क्यों
It was
नहीं?
during that time. She was always one time, because I had a.
आप एक गेम नहीं खेलते क्या?
She never explained that. In my dream, I was in the.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar.
It takes that shape because the.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? So why don't you just go...
You make it sound so easy. But it's been years now, and I've still.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm out of leads. Oh, see.
What?
No.
Official champion duelist?
Yep, in Fontaine before a criminal goes to court. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from a... So engaging in such a duel, and the worst case scenario, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what... So really, the only people who...
So, do many people...
Apparently it's exceedingly rare for any... Besides, none of... Apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clarette...
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget,
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch.
That sneaky guy. Well... Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was... sorry. Paimon was just surprised. That's the whodunits here in Fontaine. It's so exciting to reach the moment. Oh, sorry about that. Hey. Lenny said that the Opera House is on Aeneas. So let's go ride the Aqua Bus.
पता नहीं. ढूंढो जरा. आपको तो सब पता होगा. अब ये तो आपको उसी से पूछना पड़ेगा.
Fancy! The opera at Claire's. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Lenny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing...
Oh, Archon.
I don't know why you always feel...
I guess if there are, kid.
Maybe this is one of the customs...
Vache,
What's wrong?
Vache, Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
कल कैसा नहीं हुआ?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine Lenny...
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a...
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Pi?
Wait, what?
Just answer me.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's...
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, The Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. So maybe what you heard was the intense...
ओके, दिखा देते हैं।
Rather than worrying about them,
वैसे
don't let
आपने
that
वीडियो
calm look of
देखा
you...
विशेष वाले नेबुलेट का बैनर का जो है? बाय नेक्सो। हम चाहें तो C2 भी निकाल सकते हैं। C3 का तो पता नहीं, C2 कन्फर्मली निकाल सकते हैं, और C2 कन्फर्मली निकाल सकते हैं मतलब कोई एक लिमिटेड बैनर कैरेक्टर पुल कर सकते हैं। नेबी है, बड़बड़ा है, C1 हो गई है बड़बड़ा। डिलिक तो पता ही है, इसका पता ही है आप लोगों को, ये तो सबको मिलता है। जैंगलिंग C1 है, और चार्लोट, काया और क्योंकि कब मिली पता ही है, 90 के बैनर से आई है। एम्बर तो सबको मिलता ही है, न्योला पहले से ही मिली हुई है। गुड़ाव भी मिला है 90 के बैनर से ही। ओ, आपने तो वीडियो देखा, आपको पता ही है। हैं? चीची है, ये चीची है। ओके चलो, चीची है। कोहली निकाले थे, और ये C6 हो चुका है। देखो, और ये एक ये मिली N5 C1। हैप्पी। अरे यार, 2 टीम बनानी पड़ती है भाई इसके लिए।
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already...
Ooh, front row seat?
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep things...
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems
खाना
there's
नहीं
an
दिया?
issue with the stage props over
अरे
there.
खाना बनेगा तो मिल जाएगा
Let's
खाना.
go to our seats. You go ahead.
कोई नहीं मारना चाहता आपको, खाना बनेगा भी तो मिल जाएगा. अब यहाँ क्या नौटंकी होने वाला है?
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
अरे तो आवाज लगा दो ना.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together. Ah, you little.
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's, too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny, then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
वो तो हमें पता है कि नेबुलेट रेडन से पावरफुल है. कोई नई बात बताओ.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait!
seen a real-life magic show before. Ooh, they're dimming the lights. The show must be starting. Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epicles. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please.
Hello, everyone.
I know.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate. So, I would like to. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show.
Now, without further ado, let the show... I know you might miss her, but don't worry. Oh, and before I forget, you never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
कट से ना गया.
Huh?
खाना KHANA ऐसे लिखा जाता है.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
कोई बात नहीं.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. थोड़ा क्या पूरा जियो आप.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all, in which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's it? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the map like this, 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalette?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the message. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. Ah, what was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, 25! 20!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Here. 19! It seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long 10 seconds and change is...
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
What happened? Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those...
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
This...
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians make...
That can't be right. How can Lenny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances.
Save
अरे
discussion
वाह
for a later time,
बहुत
please.
जल्दी खा लिया है
Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me
कितना बड़ा रोटी है जो दो ही रोटी में हो जाता
before
है
our eyes is the opponent. That's right. I mean, you, traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? But with Linny's, so no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and...
Wasn't it?
I understand. Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sight. Are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
तो आपको 2 ही रोटी मिलता है
Linny
घर
and
में?
his troop are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witness?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the big... I don't know whether what happened there on the stage would... As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well... I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lenny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly... But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be... We should go somewhere else.
बहुत दर्द है आपकी कहानी में.
Teams are still here. Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see.
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was in...
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends?
तो फिर माँ को बता दो.
So injustice, I know there's no such thing as... I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Hmm? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a... Huh. Wait.
चलो ठीक है, कल मिलते हैं आप लोगों से, या फिर अगली स्ट्रीम पे मिलते हैं। तब तक के लिए टाटा, सी यू ऑल।